we are revisiting Marvel Legends Dark Phoenix that came in a 2-pack with Cyclops. It is Toys R Us exclusive. The figure came out 2017. That is 5 years ago. But this figure is still the best looking. Marvel Legends female figure. Still the best. Anyway, let's take a closer look. As you can see, the paint application on this figure is just perfection. They just went above and beyond. Check out the logo on her chest. It's just very crisp and clean. There's no fuzzy line or no overlapping paints and all that. Very clean. The arms, very clean. As you can see, the torso right here, the main body, it's a burgundy, regular burgundy on the back, on the side, and the transition from regular burgundy to a dark burgundy going in the middle of her body in front is just perfect. The way the transition is going. Very nice. And also the golden part of the figure, like the arms, the legs, is just plastic. There is no paint and it's just perfect. The marbleization, as you can see, usually the marbleization on the plastic looks very bad. But on this one, it just goes very well, as if it is actually needed. I think it's because of the character, as you can see. Very nice. The marbleization, it just goes very well. It just adds so much characteristic on this figure. And of course, the head sculpt, the paint apps on the face. This is just phenomenal. As you can see, it is very feminine. The eyes, the lips, the sculpted detail, the nose, the cheekbones, the lips, everything. Of course, the hair. You can see the paint apps on her hair. All that black wash to bring out the details. I'm loving this figure, seriously. The only issue that I have on this figure is that it doesn't come with a extra set of hands. Hopefully it was like I was hoping for a closed fist hands, but it did not come with it. And I think the neck is a little bit too long, but it's just I'm okay with everything. As you can see, the paint app on this Phoenix right here on her belt or sash is just perfect. There's no issue there. Man, look at the face and the head sculpt, everything. Anyway, let's try on the other head sculpt. This is the other head sculpt, which is more dynamic, at least the hair. It's a flowing hair. As you can see, when you look at straight, as if the eyes are off, but actually it's not. If you move the hair part, you can see that she is looking straight forward and the eyes are just perfect. Very beautiful. There you see, the neck is a little bit long and sometimes it gets awkward on certain angles. This third head sculpt is more like a power-up head sculpt. As you can see, it has that golden eyes as if they were painted to make it look like it's glowing, which looks amazing. And the hair is into a transition from a translucent orange going red and then dark burgundy. It's just, man, I love this figure so much. Perfect. Look at that transition there. All that translucent and then becoming red and then burgundy. The lips, as you can see, the lips, the eyes, the nose, the cheek, the eyebrows. The paint apps is just perfect. Other than those two heads that she came with as an accessory or extra accessory, she also came with the flaming chicken. As you can see, these are the wings right there, and it doesn't really look like a bird. It's more just like a flame that you put on her arms, and then it's like a flame effect, but actually it is supposed to be shaped like a chicken. Jean Grey or Phoenix, she used to live in the province or in the countryside, and then she got pecked by a flaming chicken, and that's how she turned into a phoenix. And then she was recruited by the villains, and she became the Dark Phoenix. And also, before I end the accessory part of this video, these two head sculpts are actually identical. They're just the same, different plastic. This one is the translucent one. The power-up is translucent, having transitioning to a solid paint right there. And different paint apps on the face. And then this one, the other one is actually a solid plastic instead of a translucent plastic. And of course, it's a different paint apps on her eyes and lips. Both are perfect. And now let's move on with the articulation. It is outdated body, but still, you don't need that super dynamic articulation on this character. It's all you need is a simple articulation that works for this character. Okay, for articulation, the head does not really move. It is very minimal. It is the reason for that one is the hair sculpt. As you can see, it is plastic instead of an actual hair. I mean, you can make it look down, but it gets awkward right there. As you can see, the gap, it's just bad. But yeah, it doesn't have any articulation basically on the head and neck. And then the arms can go up like that. It's just below 90 degrees. And then of course you got your single jointed elbow right here, which also swivel. And then swivel and hinge for your wrist. And then for the body is very minimal, going down, non-existent. Back, it's decent, and then it can move side to side and move back this much, just that much. And then there is no ab articulation, and her leg can go up just this much. And then she can split only this much. Thigh articulation or thigh cut. And then double jointed knees, which are pins. And as you can see, just this much, just above 90 degrees. And then her feet she got ankle rocker, ankle pivot, very generous. It can move down this much and up this much, and that's basically her articulation. And legs can move back this much, very limited, but that is actually all you need for this character. Just before I forget, the arms can move 360. There is no bicep swivel there. It's a solid piece, but yeah, very limited, but I'm fine with it. Again, this character doesn't need all that very dynamic pose. And this plastic sash is just obviously a floating piece right here. And it's very pliable. So yeah, it's very nice. This is how they are all going to look like together. As you can see, it is mixed matching, but there is no issue. Gambit and Wolverine from Mafex, Cyclops and Phoenix from Marvel Legends. But the scale, the size of the figures, the height, they just all blend together perfectly. They all look beautiful together.